If there was a competition for the most beat up buzzwords, digital transformation would definitely be first or second place.
Above Industry 4.0, above IoT.
Oh, by far above Industry 4.0. Industry 4.0 would be like in the top 10, maybe, and definitely requires deprecation, but digital transformation is like a veteran.
You're listening to Augmented Ops, where manufacturing meets innovation. We highlight the transformative ideas and technologies shaping the front lines of operations, helping you stay ahead of the curve in the rapidly evolving world of industrial tech. Here's your host, Natan Linder, CEO and co-founder of Tulip, the Frontline Operations Platform.
Erik, what's up?
Hey, Natan. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's almost summer.
Well, it's Boston, so we'll see. It was winter until Monday, and then it was summer for a minute. Then it was winter again. I think it's summer again now.
It's funny because, we're recording this like a day after Memorial Day weekend. So some friends went down to Cape Cod and reported snow in Yarmouth.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But today it's like 70 degrees and sunny, so I'm hoping that that's going to stick around.
Yeah.
Dare I say.
So I guess this is formally the season summary episode.
Yeah, this is...
Is that how we think about this?
This is the recap. This is the last episode of the season. We talked to a ton of folks from across industry. We talked to CEOs, frontline operators, engineers, digital transformation, lean practitioners. I got a long list. But folks all on the front line leading digital transformation in the context of what they're doing day in, day out.
Quite a season, I got to say.
Yeah, we had some real hits, I think.
Yeah. What's your favorite? It's a tough question because now people are listening and what is he going to say?
This is when you don't answer, you deflect. But what was my favorite? My favorite was something came up out of nowhere. Specifically, 2 letters came up that I had never heard before. But, they seem to be everywhere. I can't turn around without hearing it. What's your take on the AI movement, Natan?
Oh, my God. Do we really have to start there? I guess AI, just to get it out of the system. It's kind of everywhere and nowhere, in a way. Maddie and I recorded a full rant on it that we don't have to repeat today. But the gist is that we see a lot of tacking on of AI features into existing products that have not materially changed for years, right? Creates great marketing, but the question is how does it actually contribute to the bottom line in operations? It's like the world is moving so fast with the way the infrastructure and the tooling in non-OT or in IT landscape. But when it comes to physical environments like your factories and your labs and your warehouses, giving the tools to people who can work with them routinely and trust them to do something useful, that those tools would in turn would be integrated enough to have an impact to the rest of the things you have, and above all have minimal to no side effects, meaning they won't shut down the factory, they won't destroy raw material. So I think there's a huge gap between where AI marketing is at and where productivity is.
It's interesting, right? Because I think a year ago, marketing got there first for sure. So the AI marketing, that was in full force 12 months ago, I think, was, that was front and center. Yeah. What I've seen over the last year is it's fundamentally, even in the last 6 months, 3 months, transformed so much of what we do day in, day out as somebody that's fundamentally interacting with web native tools in their day to day. I think about CRMs. I think about how do you interact with data? How do you make sense of data? But there's still lagging adoption, not on the marketing side, but adoption when this has to interface with physical environments, when you're talking about machines on and off, when you're talking about environments where a potential hallucination could be a very real, best case, maybe you're going to have a higher scrap rate, but really you could be talking about safety situations. This is an area where the actual adoption of this in frontline operations still has a little ways to go.
And at the same time, we're seeing even internally here at Tulip and many other friends, companies, it's real. It's a great research tool, and it's wonderful integrating a bunch of ideas, and it's definitely a new way to type code, just to be simplistic about this.
Are you kidding?
And the pace it's working is definitely contributing to lots of great outcomes.
I mean, even in the last 6 months, it's transformed the way that I work. Yeah. I use it every hour of every day, just about.
Yeah. And we've built our own internal tools, and hooked up. We have more